What a first race for you guys. You took out a victory. How did you manage to do that?
Oh, it was a awesome first race. We had a great start up at the committee boat and played a couple of the shifts out on the right-hand side and superb first upwind. And after that, it was just all about securing our position. So, but still, it's had great speed downwind and felt like we pulled away a little bit more. And the last upwind and downwind was good.
It's a pretty strong fleet out there. Quite a few world champions out there, but there were 3 Norwegian Corinthian crews winning that race. How was that?
Oh, it was superb. I mean, really fun to see all the Norwegians up there.
You went out and won the second race, but it became really tight until 50 yards.
We didn't lead the race until maybe 10 yards from the finish line.
What happened?
Well, we got lucky. We had gained a little bit downwind. We were still behind, I don't remember the number of the boat. And we saw the pin end of the line was much more favored. And when they crossed us on starboard, we figured, all right, instead of jibing on them, let's heat it up, take their stern. We can just bear away and duck around the pin. And we got lucky because our end was favored. And we got them by maybe 2 feet if we were lucky. And that was the only time we were leading the race.
And the third race, you also did pretty well, but it was a big shift there. What happened in that race?
Again, a big right-hand shift. It was shifty and fluky today. And we had our hands full. You never felt good and safe where you were on the race course. You just tried to go fast, made the best you could of the wind conditions, and prayed you were right. It was scary.
You guys won the last race. Talk us through how do you get up front?
It was nice upwind, a little shifty, more wind, less wind, and it was good. And after the mark, it was a jibe set all the way to the finish. But then we realized that halfway to the finish that we wouldn't make with our Janakers, and the Americans are always biting and everything. And then just before the finish line, we put our Janaker down and finished with the jib. That was first time in the Melges finishing the race with the jib, and great race for us.
And how is it when you're all the way up front? You were looking kind of secure wind. All of a sudden, the wind shifted, and the Americans were catching up.
Yeah, the Americans was catching up, and the rest of the group was a little bit left, and it catching up. And we were very, very nervous. We didn't get used to that because the first 2-3 boats have some advantage, but with the shift, it was nerve-wracking. Yeah.